Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today what I got going on for you guys is a pretty simple video, just checking to make sure my door was closed. But we're going to be getting into YEEZY Day. This is kind of like a how-to cop video, but really just going over kind of the best shoes to go for. I guess a manual method that you could use, and I'll kind of explain it, so I guess it makes a bit more sense. And yeah, that's pretty much what this video is going to be. So kind of like a how-to cop, more of just like a guide to set up correctly, how the release is going to be, the style of how it will drop. So I hope you guys will enjoy. If you all want more content like this, feel free to check my Instagrams down below, subscribe, like. I'm getting a post coming here in like a day or two, so stay tuned for that. Y'all will see some content here on my Instagram. And other thing, if you guys want to check this out, check out my cook group coming soon. A lot is in the works. I've been building this up over the last couple days, and it's looking pretty good. We have a lot of stuff added. We're going to test the botters out tomorrow. I think we're going to have some solid success there. So yeah, a lot going on, and shout out Drew for making that with me. So really good group. Stay tuned for that. I'm going to have a lot to offer, so I hope you guys will kind of enjoy. You know, simple, subscribe, like. No real like goal in this video, but if you want, let's try it at like 250. So it helps with getting the video out there more, you know, engagement, things like that. But a long enough intro, let's get started. So as you guys can see, we have a lot of things that are dropping. A lot of 350 V2s. The original Turtle Doves are, you know, redropping again. We have a 2022 version. So a lot is coming, you know, from this release overall, and there's a lot of profitable things too. I mean, we got the, you know, 700s. Those usually they're doing decent, you know. But I mean, you got the new knit runners, so that's something. A bunch of foam runners, YEEZY slides. You got like a kind of a new colorway going on there. You also got, again, some of these V2s are very profitable, especially in bigger sizes, so don't sleep on that. And they're all going to be coming pretty much, you know, starting tomorrow on August 2nd. It'll show it up here, or yeah, where's that going to be? Yeah, August 2nd and 3rd in North America. So stay tuned over the course of the next 2 days, pretty much tomorrow and the next day, Tuesday and Wednesday. These release and how it's going to be happening. Let me explain this right now. So you're going to want to make sure that you have the Confirmed app downloaded, and you're going to want to have some sort of browser, preferably maybe like Chrome or something like that. And you know, you're going to be wanting to check YEEZY supply commonly, because these drops are basically going to happen every 30 minutes to each hour. And they're going to be happening via a raffle on, you know, the Confirmed app, something like that, or it's going to be kind of, you know, a first come, first serve release. That's where, you know, the YEEZY supply releases would be held, and kind of the purpose of those. So we're going to be having first come, first serve. Bots are probably going to be eating pretty heavily then, and then we're going to have, you know, the confirmed releases, you know, which will just kind of be raffles, which again, they tend to give those confirmed raffles, tend to give those, you know, to people that have spent more money with Adidas, been members for longer. I mean, some people have said that icon status does help, but I mean, from what I know, at least just the more you consistently buy from Adidas, if you're a big Adidas customer, confirmed is definitely somewhere where you want to consistently be checking and entering in these raffles on YEEZY Day. My dad, who is a big Adidas customer, hit 4 times last year, and you know, that was his first YEEZY Day, and you know, he hit 4 times in one day on confirmed. So just saying, you know, they definitely love those people that are spending a little bit more money with them. I've just kind of noticed that. So Adidas points, things like that. I think it's like a point system, but just kind of keep that in mind. August 2nd, August 3rd, that's how the drop's gonna be happening. First come, first serve in YEEZY supply. And then we're going to be having the, you know, raffles that will be happening on the Confirmed app. But yeah, I'm really excited for my cook group I got coming soon. Again, we're going to be having like botters, people that'll like be able to run profiles for people and like cop items for people. It's a nice system, and I'm testing these guys to make sure that they can like actually cop a lot of items. And if they, you know, live up to the name they're saying, you know, the 100 clips are talking about in the past, things like that, they pull some big numbers on this release, hit me some, you know, a good amount of pairs, then dude, this group, I'm very excited for what, you know, we will be able to provide. So aside from that, again, we'll just kind of run through the releases right now. And actually, before I run through the releases and discuss which ones are most profitable, let me discuss kind of the method I have for a manual user here. If you were trying to cop this, then let me explain kind of what approach I would take and how, you know, how I would approach this release off YEEZY supply. Again, with the confirmed, what you're going to want to do is make burner phone numbers, right? Like some sort of burner phone number app, like on the App Store, right? And make sure that that you can actually text that number, receive like verification codes, things like that. But just have that number, right? And you know, once you have, you know, your burner phone app, right, you have like 10 phone numbers or whatever, you can make a bunch of different confirmed accounts. So you could do that if you want. And on confirmed, you can't really use the same card across a bunch of accounts. So you're gonna have to use like, you know, like privacy cards or some sort of virtual card, something like that. You know, there's tons of different virtual card providers. So I know Capital One has one. You know, there's a bunch of different ones. So just go, you know, kind of look around out there, find one that you like. I recommend Privacy again. That Privacy works for YEEZY supply, for anybody wondering. So just kind of something I thought I'd mention. And it also works for confirmed from what I know. But yeah, aside from that, how this method would work is you can see up here, right? I'm going to kind of move my camera, so hopefully I'm not up in the top left corner right now, or top right corner, not left corner, but hopefully I'm like kind of right here on the screen. And you can see how I have a little profile picture right here. What you're going to do is you're going to want to click on this, and you can see you have a bunch of different Chrome profiles right here. So you're going to want to make a lot of different Chrome profiles, and on each Chrome profile, you're going to want to download this. You're going to want to download BP Proxy Switcher and have a Google account logged in on each profile that you want to run. So realistically, if you're manual, you could probably make 5, maybe 10 Google accounts on your own. I don't remember if it requires you to have a phone number for each account. If it does, again, you can use those burner phone numbers, but just have a bunch of different Google accounts logged in on your Chrome, on each Chrome profile, right? So for each Chrome profile, have one Google account logged in, different than the one that's up here. And what you're going to want to do then is, again, have this downloaded on each Chrome profile. And then what BP Proxy Switcher does really is that you can see when you click this, you just add it to your Chrome extensions right here. You click it, you click edit here, and then you can add in a bunch of proxies that'll basically block your location. This works for sneakers, Adidas, a bunch of different sites. I use this method. It's kind of like a manual one, so if you guys want to check it out, feel free. And you would just put the proxy here, have it set to your location, and then block that, and that'd pretty much be it. And sorry for that massive stutter fest and all that. I was just trying to remember how to explain this. It's kind of confusing, tripping over my words, things like that, but that's really what I'd recommend. So just have BP Proxy Switcher downloaded, and have a proxy on each profile, have an account logged in, a Google account logged into each profile, and then you'll be good. And then you could open YEEZY supply in each profile and then just kind of check up on them. And the proxy will let them just keep refreshing, basically showing that you're not in the same location, because YEEZY supply is able to track cookies and see if you have a bunch of tabs open, kind of like that. But that's kind of, again, the manual method I'd go with. We're going to go through the sneakers, though, in a second. Don't forget, this is going to be launching soon. I wish we'd gotten the launch, right at kind of the start of August, but it's coming kind of mid-August. Stay tuned. A ton of things are going to be provided. And if we have some success tomorrow, some good success, I will definitely post it on the Instagram, so you can stay tuned there. And I'm going to be posting on my Instagram story recommending this and, all that in a bit. So aside from that, of course, the Turtle Doves. Huge release right here, super profitable if you are someone trying to resell. Heavily recommend going for this. And for anybody asking for proxies, I recommend Olympus Proxies. So if you want to look that up on Twitter, Olympus Proxies, we have a partnership coming with them soon in the Discord. And you can always check out this site right here. There's some sites that just kind of recommend some options here. So if you guys want to check that out, then feel free. But I mean, there's tons of options, for sneaker proxies. It's not really limited to anything. You got Smart Proxy, Sauce Proxy, Olympus Proxies. You got a bunch of different types. That's really how it works. But first release right here, I don't know why I went off on the tangent about proxies. I think I just forgot to kind of mention some, so that's kind of why I brought them up here. But yeah, Turtle Doves, huge release. Of course, V2 Solar Red, another one that will be pretty profitable, especially in those big sizes. I definitely could see this one doing well. I'm mainly targeting the foam runners and some of the ones that are going to be a bit harder to get. But you know what? It is what it is. We're taking our chances, and hopefully, I will have some good success there. We got the Oreos. Course, OG kind of V2 colorway. Really a big fan of this one. I think if I'm right, this one dropped back in 2017, 2018, so been around for a while. Big fan of these ones though, for sure. And also we got the Core Reds right here. Big fan of this one also. Well, not a big fan. I mean, V2s, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by some stuff on my phone here. I'm not a massive fan of V2s. It's just like, it's kind of one that you see. These are such typical Yeezy Day sneakers. Like, you see these ones always dropping on Yeezy Day. There's always going to be some sort of V2 guaranteed. I mean, that's not uncommon. Of course, there's been so many V2s made throughout the course of Yeezy's history that that's how it is, and that's how it really works out. With Yeezy Day, you're always going to have some sort of V2, multiple usually. Sorry, I got distracted there again. Got some text from I'm co-owning this cook group, so I have another owner, and we're just running through some stuff, some basics, getting a lot of partnerships coming for the future. It's going to be dope, man. I'm very excited for what we're going to provide. I think it's going to be pretty game changing. But we also got the natural colorway of V2s. There's so many V2s, I really don't want to run through them all. I do see this flax colorway though. We have some slides apparently with this kind of new colorway, so I do want to check those out. But you guys can see it's a huge day for V2s. We got the zebras. I mean, it's just there's a ton. Blue tints, a couple classic ones right there, of course. And then, of course, a new colorway, the hyperspace one. These are pretty wild. I'm kind of rocking with this one, though. Hopefully it hits as good as it does in hand as it does in pictures. Again, wouldn't personally rock V2s, but, they're nice. I think they're definitely comfortable. No doubt about that. I think a lot of V2s are kind of tight near the toe box. But you guys can see I'm endlessly able to scroll through the amount of V2s there are. But, of course, 450 utility blacks. These are actually already up and confirmed, I think, for a raffle and all that. And you can see, of course, the 500 colorways. Those tend to do decent also. If you guys want to check these ones out, 500s. I don't know why. They do decent. So the Super Moon colorway, this one will resell a little bit if I'm correct. This one, I'm not too sure, but people kind of like those darker 500 colorways. These ones are definitely, of course, going to have a little bit of resell. Sadly, the quality of new foam runners is, or not foam runners, but wave runners is just not good, which sucks. I thought they'd be better, but guess not. And of course, Yeezy 700 analog, really dope pair. I think it actually kind of, you know, has like reflective portions on it, which is pretty sick. I had a pair of 700, you know, original 700s like this that were supposed to come in, never did. Sucks. You know, just it got stolen by FedEx. It's how it is sometimes. But another one, of course, the high res blue. Huge fan of this colorway. I think the sneaker actually probably will be a little bit of a hold. We'll see, but that's a bold prediction. Again, most sneakers, especially Yeezys right now, are not hold. It's just because restocks, things like that, it's, you know, too risky. And of course, V2 Vanas, these will do decent. These have been reselling a little bit. Not sure if the market has collapsed on them, but from what I know, a little bit of resale on them. And then you got some other colorways. The Tefra's OG kind of V2 colorway, if I'm right. And then the Hospital Blues. These ones dropped a while ago. These are okay. These ones are actually pretty nice in hand. I've seen some pairs. I rock with them. This is actually the pair. It wasn't the Yeezy V100, you know, analogs that I had stolen, or V100. Yeezy 700 analogs. Those weren't the ones that I had stolen. It was these. I actually wish I had these in my collection because they look comfy, and I didn't get them, and I was super bummed by it. And then, of course, some of the slide colorways we will run through right here. Pure Glow. Of course, we got the Sand colorway, and then we got the Onyx ones for these are the foam runners. There's going to be a lot of foam runners, as you guys can see, a wide variety. Some new color. This one is crazy. These are going to be reselling probably pretty well just because of how wild they are, but these are going to be good luck wearing these. And then, of course, the Vermilions. I'm hoping I can hit on some pairs of those. And then the Fade Azura for the, you know, Yeezy knit runners, which I think is pretty nice. So that's pretty much all we got. A ton of different colorways, some new ones, some old ones. And that's really what we got going on, guys. So if you guys just, you know, again, we're kind of heading to the outro. You want to check my Instagrams down below, feel free. But more importantly, check my cook group out down below. Go give me a follow down there. Stay tuned for what we got coming soon. A ton of stuff is going to be provided. A lot of useful partnerships. Sneakers monitors, so you'll be notified about shock drops, exclusive access, all that before, stock numbers for each release. We're gonna have food discounts, movie ticket discounts. Like I can keep going on the list, and that's not even everything. We got so many different things coming, so stay tuned here, and that's everything that needs to be mentioned. So feel free to subscribe and like for more. Like Go Seb is 250, and you know, I got a call in a little bit actually for a partnership, so I'm about to get on with that. You know, just kind of get ready, get prepared here for my day. Simple day at the house, but working on a lot of different things. I really am trying to make this cook group coming up the best thing possible for its money. I really want to provide you all with something useful and helpful, and that's the goal there. So I'm Tristan. Thank you guys for watching. Check me out down below, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Oh wait, I forgot to end the screen recording. Okay, now I can end it. Peace again.